Hi everyone, my name is BB38 and you're listening to Buddhism Bits. This is our episode number 38 and it is on prohibited food for Buddhists. Well, is there such thing as prohibited food for Buddhists? Well, in Islam, they're not supposed to eat pork, and in Hinduism, cow is considered to be a sacred animal. Well, in Buddhism, there is no such thing as sacred animals because, even animals, all human beings, all living creatures with souls are under the same law. We are all under the law of karma. So there is no such thing as, sacred animal or, sacred human being. Well, for Buddhists, food are considered to be, means of survival. You are just adding elements into your body, whether it be, fire elements, earth element, water element, and so on and so forth. You're just adding elements, in order to survive. And your time should not be spent on, find food or, it is just to be spent on mind purification, especially for Buddhist monks. Their time should be spent on practice of meditation to purify, their body, their speech, and their mind. So that is the reason why, monks, get their food from morning alms round. It is where they, walk with a black bowl into the village, and lay people would offer them food in the morning. So they're supposed to just eat what is given to them. But of course, there are some sort of, prohibited food that they're not supposed to consume. For example, stolen food or, animals that are intentionally killed for the meals. If they know that, if they order that animal to be killed, then that food is prohibited. And also, Buddhists are not to consume any intoxicants. For example, alcohol, or not to, smoke any tobacco. And, this is some sort of special notes. There are 10 meats that Buddhist monks are not to, consume in Buddhism. Well, the example of the 10 meats are, for example, human flesh or, tigers or dogs or elephant or, horses. But the reason is not that these animals are sacred or, we're supposed to call them holy animals. But it is rather because, when, during the Lord Buddha's time, monks were Dhutanga monks or monks who, stay in the forest. And if they were to consume these 10 meats, they would have the body odor, which would attract, killer animals. And it is going to be very dangerous for their living in the forest. And that is, the main reason why, Lord Buddha prohibits Buddhist monks from consuming this 10 special meats. And that's about it for this episode on prohibited food for Buddhists. If you were to have any questions, queries, comments, or additional, topics for me to discuss, feel free to reach me at BuddhismBits@gmail.com. It's BuddhismBits@gmail.com. Ehi pazzigo, come and see you soon.